Good evening. Uh, excuse me. I am sitting back listening to my music in my head, y'all. All right. I'm thinking about something that is green that gets taller as the summer persists. Yes, I'm thinking about fruit trees. And I'm waiting for my fruit trees to leaf out so that I can start fertilizing. I'm excited about fertilizing because they help your fruit grow bigger and you get more fruit as the year goes on. But I'm waiting for any of the trees to start leafing out. Once they start leafing out, I'm going to start fertilizing. And that's what I'm waiting for. Uh, yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Yes. And I am excited, very much so. Making some of my fertilizer this year, absolutely. When you find something that works, you make it. You make that stuff. You keep it on a standby. I'm still making my 32 gallons. I'm going to use a bit of hello, how you doing? Hello, that's Scott. And what happens is I'm going to use my same cow manure in a bag, and also I'm going to use some of my grass clippings and also some weeds. And then I'm going to fill it up 32 gallons of you could wait. Right. Positive client. I just Yeah, you could definitely get everything in order so that you can make sure you always have something to feed your plants. If you're doing a vegetable garden and you do the compost tea, I want you to try something. Fertilize it once a week with the compost tea. Make them jump out the ground once a week. Now, let's say your money is strapped. You know, you just did your taxes and you got gutted like a fish. Let's just say that happened. Um, what you want to do, if you want to still want to grow a big garden, but you took a beating and you said, man, I don't have a lot of money this year to be doing what I'm doing, what I want to do. I want to get another big garden, but I just don't have the money to do it. Guess what you would do? You would, instead of spending your regular $100 or 150 to get your compost, go to the store, buy one or maybe two bags of good quality cow manure. Put about 5 pounds in a bag. Get you a 32 gallon trash can. Fill it up with water, either from your house or rainwater. I use rainwater because I have the means to get rainwater. And what you want to do is put the rainwater in to that drum. And when you put that rainwater in that drum, you want to take and let it, if it come from your faucet, let it sit for 24 hours, evaporate all the chemicals out. Once that takes place, you want to take that water and put your cow manure in it's a bag that they sell at Home Depot or Lowe's. It's a paint strainer bag. You get the 5 gallon size, not the 1 gallon, but the 5 gallon size. And you put in about four, maybe not quite 5 pounds, but you want to put the cow manure in there and you tie it up and you drop it down in there. I leave a rope attached to mine so I can pull it up or dunk it. I do that. And so you drop it down in that trash can and you let it sit there for about overnight. And then you come in there with a big stirring device, maybe an oar from a boat or a stick or something, and you stir that stuff up. You got black gold. That's what you got. And you got a lot more fertilizer than you started out with. It's called stretching your fertilizer, which in turn you're stretching your dollars. And that's what you want to do. That's exactly what you want to do, folks. I have done this for years and it works. It's effective. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. And it is definitely something that you're gonna like. You're gonna like that because it allows you to kind of cheat where you're growing the same amount of food, which is lots of food, cabbages, kale, corn, whatever you're gonna grow, peppers, tomatoes, and you go right behind them with a big water can, and you water them in once a week with this. You can do it every 2 weeks now. It would be less work on you, but if you do it once a week, your plants are gonna be sitting there getting fat, and they're gonna be saying, "Oh man, this is good. This is really good." And plus, when you do the liquid form, you get that immediate, satisfaction of seeing your plants kind of droop. Now, I know lots of people have been telling you for years and years, never water your plants during the heat of the day. Never water your plants during this time of day. Folks, when should you water your plants? When your plants need it. If you've got plants that are in the heat of the day that are drooping because of the heat, you could go right down, take this mixture I just told you about, pour it down at the base of the plant and watch it stand right up. Watch it stand up. And that's how you do it, folks. Don't be playing around with all these myths that people got out there. You can water your plants. They used to tell you, what was it, like a magnifying glass, it's going to burn the leaves and all that. Come on. Been gardening 19 years, and this is from experience. Never seen a plant, never burn a plant while watering it. The best time to water your plant is in early in the morning. If you can get up early in the morning or you're not working during that time, go ahead and do it. Best time in the world to do it. But if the only time you have is the heat of the day to water these plants, what are you going to do? Stand there or go in the house and wait until almost nightfall and then come out and water them? No, you water your plants. They need it, water them. Are there any more questions? Because you're actually watering and feeding at the same time. So that's what you want to do. Keep your plants, you could. But I'm just thinking out loud, folks. Because you want to, because I mean, oh, and the brew that I gave you, the recipe, don't add no sugar in there. Don't add no beer in there, or none of that stuff like that. Alcohol is bad for you. It's bad for the plants too. I'll give the plants no beer. Compost, 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 compost. The guys who grow those giant watermelons, those giant pumpkins, what do they use? Compost. That's how that works. So it's sunny out here today. It's probably about close to 60 degrees. That's what you use. Absolutely. Stood right back up, didn't they? They stood up and they said to you while you was walking away, they waved at you, thank you, thank you. And that's how that works. There are way too many myths about gardening out there. And people follow them like there's some kind of a weird cult or something. No, no, you can't do that. Oh, wait a minute, no. That's gotta be like gotta be exactly 2 ounces. What? Too many myths out there. People following them, been following the same information for hundreds of years. As somebody said 100 years ago, and people have been following everything. And that's how that works. And that's how they do it. They actually take the myths, they put them out there, they put this false information out there, and they still doing it today, but today they do it because they want to make money off of you. That's how they do it now. They put it out there and they say, here, what is this? Well, grapes must be pruned at least 3 buds. Must be pruned 3 buds. Or you'll mess up the whole vine. Don't do anything different because it'll mess up. Look, let me tell you what I do. I cut those little shoots back. If it's a big thick shoot, I'll leave 2 buds. If it's a slightly smaller one, I leave 1 bud. So that's all the heck it can support anyway. I go by what I see in front of me. And all those weak, pathetic little twigs that are in my fruit trees, I weed all that stuff out. I weed it out because it's never going to produce any decent quality fruit. And all it's doing there is sucking up energy. That's all it's doing. So I get my little secateurs, nice and sharp, and I go through there and I clean all the little pathetic little branches out. I leave the burly big ones in there to produce fruit. That's how I do it. Okay, folks, look at the time. Look at the time. It's time to go because I'm going to go check some fruit trees. And when I get out there, I'm going to do some positive work. I hope I have something leaking out because I want to start fertilizing. And I want to thank each and every one of you for the thumbs up. And I want to thank you for stopping by. Because it was one thing I'll say is some people do stop by and they see what your show is doing. And the shows will get longer again. It's just that so much garden work is being done right now. I have planted everything, and everything's on the line right now. I got plants that I got to go check this morning, make sure that they watered. I made up a big batch of beautiful, beautiful seed starter mix, and I do that every year. I'm not gonna mess up what I have and keep. I don't buy store bought stuff because if I can make it, it's gonna be made. And that is the morning garden for the day, folks. You have a good day, and may you keep growing.